Boom. We are rolling, folks. Another edition Beyond Average. I think this is week number, 5 or 6 on the Kirk Minahan YouTube network. We're rolling on that. Things have been good on that. How are you doing, my friend? How are you?
Good. You know what's funny? It was brought to my attention that I think we should maybe even get a compilation of it. I probably should have brought it off air.
Okay.
But
I like that you're doing it on there, though.
Yeah, it's been brought to my attention that I've never asked you, how are you doing back?
Wow. Have you really?
I guess not.
That's not true.
That's what I said. I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, every time you do it, he usually says, how are you doing?
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah,
and
you
then
don't.
I usually just say, blah, 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 and then we move on to the first subject. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, you should be more courteous. You're right.
So
Your
I
mother's
apologize.
right.
Yeah.
Ask me how I'm doing then.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Good. Yeah, no, things have been good. Things have been really good. Definitely relaxed. Happy to be doing the show today. Everything's been great. Yeah. After I would say a fantastic week of the Kirk Minahan show. If you want to just start with that, you want to get into that?
Yeah, it was a good show today. They released one today, but I meant.
Yeah, today was the Riggs interview, which was fine. It's just about the Masters. It was not for everybody.
Before that was
that show about intern Harrison. We'll get into that. I want to start kind of in chronological order. The last show that I think that we haven't talked about was the Callahan Coffee, Patriotism in a Cup. Yeah. Mr. Jerry Callahan is launching a coffee company. What did you think of that? You're a big Jerry Callahan guy, by the way. You must agree with him. Everything politically, right?
Politically, you can hardly tell a difference. I mean, we're basically the same person.
That's right.
No, but I guess I'm not shocked. Like, I guess it's almost like it's kind of like leaning into it, right?
Right. I think so.
You know?
He doesn't, I don't listen to his show, but it sounds like he doesn't really acknowledge the joke aspect of, him like being like
hardo.
I haven't listened to his show, but it sounds like the way Kirk talks about it is he doesn't really joke about that kind of stuff. I think Kirk's the one who makes
He used to be good about getting ribbed about it, though. That's weird.
Kind of, but he was more he was good about like getting shit on, but I don't know if he was ever in on the joke about getting shit on. Like, he was good about it, but like, did he ever like think it was funny? You know what I mean?
I would think, because I feel like in a heartbeat, if Kirk was like, hey, you want to do a show? He'd be like, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I feel like Jerry's a little narcissistic in the sense of he likes being talked about, and he knows if him and Kirk got together, especially in radio, they would immediately shoot to the top. And
definitely,
Jerry would love that. And I don't think Jerry could do that without.
Well,
Kirk.
They couldn't do their radio show today. The one that at least they wanted to. On like EEI. Remember, that's kind of why they were forced out. But like, I think...
Well, I don't think they'd have to do it on a sports station. You know? I
think Callahan wants to talk all politics. I don't think Kirk really wants anything to do with that, right? Yeah. Dude, you've talked about him on Twitter. He like flipped a switch probably like a year and a half ago. And he was always crazy right wing, and that's fine.
Who?
Callahan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But now it's even more dramatic.
I feel like it's
crazy.
Parody-esque sometimes.
Right, exactly.
That's what I mean by leaning into it. I feel
he's trolling, right?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like he's trolling a little bit. I mean, what is it called again? Patriot in a Cup?
Patriotism in a Cup. That's unbelievable. I mean, you can't make that up.
That's pretty good.
You can't make that up.
Yeah,
But no, that was a great show. I thought Mike and Chris together in as guests. I thought there's 2 sidekicks, I guess. That worked, at least in my opinion. I know. Did you hear them debating who was more relevant, George Clooney or Bruce Willis? You hear that,
dude? Right when they did that, I was like Sawzall and shit, I heard them start.
Well, let me just ask you, neither of us, I would say, are massive Clooney fans or Bruce Willis fans. I mean, I'm a
Bruce Willis fan.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
He's pretty good.
What's your favorite Bruce Willis movie?
All the diehards are electric.
Okay.
He was good in what's the Unbreakable? He's good.
Electric, as you said, with all the diehards.
He's Bruce Willis though. Okay. Not only that, but his persona is just
better than Clooney. You like him better than Clooney?
Yeah, like Clooney's too much of a pretty boy cool guy. Like Bruce Willis brings a blue collar ask to him that I like. You know?
Neither of them are. I think we missed their primes. I think their primes were like late 80s. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think we missed their primes. I mean, I think actually, I would say we actually.
I don't watch diehards like you. I mean, I didn't know you were this massive diehard.
You've
fan.
seen probably every diehard, no?
I've seen the first one and probably the most recent one with like Justin Long. But the first original one I've definitely seen.
Justin Long.
Yeah, remember they made the remake one where it's like Die Hard with a Vengeance, and he's like, I mean, it's a terrible
computer
movie.
Guy. No, it's
awful.
Not.
It's terrible.
It's a great movie.
Awful.
Great movie.
But who's more famous? Who's more relevant? I guess at their peak. Ooh. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Bruce Willis's peak wasn't.
Clooney's probably.
I didn't know when Bruce Willis's peak was. I feel like Clooney's peak was like mid 2000s as far as his fame. Yeah. Ocean's, franchise like that.
When that was the same time when Bruce Willis was the action pack star.
No.
Yes,
Bruce Willis was the action-packed star in like the fucking late 80s, 90s. No,
what are you talking
about?
Die
Hard?
Get it up.
Are you kidding me? Die Hard came out in like 1980s.
Can we get a list of his movies
Dude,
recently?
come on.
I think you're wrong.
You're out of your mind.
I feel like I'm missing some too.
Dude, Die Hard is probably, I don't know what year it is because I'm not a movie guy, but.
I feel like I'm missing some Willis.
Yeah, 88. 88's Die Hard. That's the first one.
The first one.
I said 80s, 90s. That's what I'm saying. Clooney was more like mid 2000s. It's like Clooney was.
What's his best 2000s movie?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't. You do that on your own time, all right? Yeah, I don't know. You're the Bruce Willis guy. I don't even fucking. You're claiming to be a fanboy.
I didn't say fanboy. I said I'm a fan. I'm a Willis guy over Clooney is what I'd say. That's all.
Who's more famous at their peak? That's really what we're getting at, right?
Probably Clooney.
I would think so, but I think that's because we were in the age where we grew up kind of knowing about Clooney. Like,
you're right.
Kirk was saying that it was Willis in a landslide, but that's because he's older, right?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? I wish we could call Pete.
Yeah, we should.
He would be a good correspondent for that one.
Yeah, we should call Uncle Pete. We'll get him next time. We'll get him. My dad would know this too, but I don't want to bother him. I haven't talked to him in a minute either.
Your dad?
Yeah, I think he's a little mad at me.
Why?
I don't know.
Dad mad?
Yeah, something I'm probably not doing where I'm not noticing. Yeah, I think so, but we don't have to go to that either.
Yeah.
Let me think. Oh, Menners was talking about the miniseries. I didn't tee the sound up because it's not even worth it, but he basically is still accusing me of using the Kirk Minahan YouTube network, despite me, promoting other shows and wanting other people to do successful and, just being a team player. Menners doesn't see that. He just sees me trying to take this platform and run with it and we'll get the amount of views and talk about the miniseries and get out of here. That's Menners' thought.
He's projecting his insecurities and what he wants to do. He wants to take the network and run with it. And he fears that you could do that.
Listen, I want to hate this man because he talks so much smack about Beyond Average. He's always accusing me of not being a Minute fan. He thinks I'm, trying to exploit the platform, all that.
You formally invited him.
I love him. I don't know. I love the guy. There's something, he cares so much. It's so hard for me to be like, fuck this guy, he's an idiot, because he cares, dude. I don't, anything in life, even if I completely disagree with you, you show that much passion, and I can respect it.
If I saw him,
I would love to get him a beer. That's all I want. We'd rip it up for a night around here. Are you kidding me?
If I saw him getting bullied, I'd stand up for him.
Yeah,
that's where I stand with
that's what I mean. I feel like we could take him out and give him the night of his life, right? The Bat Boys show him the time of his life, and he's like, "Wow, people really do you know what I mean?" People go out and dance and laugh. I don't think he's ever done that.
He's afraid of COVID.
Yeah, I just don't think he's the social butterfly.
Like Bubble Boy. He's like Bubble Boy.
Maybe, yeah. I just don't think he's ever experienced good. From his persona on the show, it sounds like he's never had a nice time out ever. He sounds like he's a miserable person. But that might be recency bias. I don't know. He said he needed a break, even though he's continuing to do the show. I think a break might be better. But either way, I would love for Menners to come down here, hang out with us. New Jersey's not that far away. I mean, it's a fucking 8-hour drive? New Jersey, right? So, I mean, come on.
I would agree. Is he actually coming to the States? Is he trying to make his way this way? It seems to be.
I think the rumor is he was trying to come for the Wilbur, which was in June or July. Yeah, I think it's in June.
The last show.
Who knows? But if he's around, I'm telling you, we're inviting him down to the Cape, and we're going out with him for a night.
I'd go with Menners.
Why not? It'd be fun.
Yeah, fun. With you.
Be great.
I wonder if VD would come down if we found out that Menners was coming down. You think he'd make a trip?
Fly from LA?
Yeah, he would, right? He's an LA guy. I keep forgetting.
I don't know. That'd be a little. Menners is driving from Jersey, so it's not that weird. But VD to fly just to hang out with us is a little weird. I think that's a little weird. But in Vegas, it's not that weird because we're close.
Anti-Semitism. Or the fuck he said. Yeah. I would agree.
Yeah.
I'd bring Menners anywhere.
Why not? Right? Why not? What else do we have for the Minahan show on that? Oh, let's just talk about the Howie Carr stuff. Let's get it. That was electric. Are you a Howie Carr guy?
No, but my dad fucking loves him.
I feel like, is that how I know him growing up?
That's how you know how.
Because my parents, my dad didn't listen to him.
It was Kev making us
going
listen to
to hockey games and shit, right? Yeah.
That's exactly why you know Howie Carr.
And driving to school sometimes.
You're like, why do I know Howie Carr? Why do I know the voice so much? Yeah, my dad.
It's only the voice. I don't know what he says or anything. It was, exactly.
I'll go down to the boat and all of a sudden I'll get down there, I'll hear it on. But it was just on. I don't know. It's funny. It's just on whenever you're around.
It's the only channel we get. Yeah. No.
It's so bad though. I have no idea how people can listen to that kind of radio. Dude, it is miserably boring.
Why? Is it like Rush Limbaugh? Just you telling everything bad's about the Democrats, good about...
It's Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah.
Did that guy die?
Yeah, he died recently.
He did, right? Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Did he stop his show? Did he die or did he stop his show?
I feel like he died. I feel like he died. I feel like he's dead.
So too. Yeah.
I feel like he's splat.
Yeah.
Dead.
No, dead. No, I want to play the sound though. That was electric. When his wife jumps in there, Kirk's talked about how his wife's a little bit crazy, or at least a little gung ho. Yeah, he always said that Howie Carr's been good to him, which it sounds like they had a pretty pleasant conversation. There was nothing abnormal about the conversation other than kind of cold calling Howie Carr on the show. I guess that would be the only surprise.
I'll say this. I thought the one thing I took out of it, because I mean, like I was saying, I was kind of bagging on him saying it's boring radio and stuff. Mm-hmm. What a professional.
Yeah.
What a fucking pro.
Yeah.
The way he was able to answer the phone and just go back and forth with them, hearing them laughing or whatever. He didn't get flustered once or like take it if maybe I'm getting a gagged on or whatever. He handled that very well. Like the phone call itself from his end was A1 up until his wife comes in and literally shuts him down.
I remember Callahan, who's obviously a big fan of him, but he's talked about it how he kind of welcomes that stuff. He wants the confrontation on his show. He knows that that's good radio. He was ready to go, just like you're saying. But let's play it. It's unbelievable.
Everybody knew what he was doing.
But I don't know why you do.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What? Why?
Just hang up. I'll tell you why. Hang up.
Okay, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. He's like, I'm out of here.
Kathy for me.
Dude, he's like, I am out of here.
What sucks is that he was having a good time.
Yeah, it was a great
like,
conversation.
He knew that he was just doing like radio banter. He's like, I can do this all day.
Oh my God.
Which is funny because he was asking him, why do you still do it?
Yeah. And I saw Kirk tweet today that
I'm bored.
Him and Dr. Dan have the same lawyer. So I don't know if there's potentially a lawsuit coming.
I thought that was a joke. I saw that.
I would think so, right? I would think so. I don't know what, they were claiming, they seemed really worried about whether if they said live the tape or not. They talked about it like 5 or 6 times. So
he said it though.
She seems like maybe someone that's just going to harass you for something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but Howie Carr's
that's what radio. I'm saying. Yeah, no, exactly.
He's radio. Like he knows. He heard it.
It had to be a joke, right? Just probably went over my head. But yeah, no, that very, very good show there. And then obviously the funeral of intern Harrison.
Oh man.
This poor kid. This was tough to listen to.
I felt bad.
It was building too. If you listen to it, like he kind of came on and Kirk was giving him the benefit of the doubt because he didn't know his argument right away. He was kind of all over the place. Kirk, he wasn't yelling at him at first, and then there was a point where he just snapped.
I had sympathy with him all the way up until when Kirk asked him, do you get why I'm upset? And he goes, no.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then he had no answer for why you can't drive in the car for that long. I know Kirk was trying to say if it's anxiety, that's fine. And if it is anxiety, that is fine. But like,
he goes, no, I've just never done it.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Like, what do you?
What kind of answer is that?
Yeah, I love it. He goes, it's not much different than the first couple hours, right?
Yeah.
It continues being the same.
So
you don't just start flying.
Everything was good, probably like up until this point. This is when it escalated here.
So then, what's your issue?
My issue is that
you sound like a fucking baby to me. Like I don't mean to be an asshole, but you sound like a fucking baby.
I'm technically not an intern.
Okay. What's your title?
I work for the show.
Okay, you work for the show. What title would you like? Now you're pissing me off. Like now you're actually fucking pissing me off here. Like what the fuck? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, so it escalated from there, obviously, and I think there's probably 3 or 4 different drops we could point to where that is peak Kirk Minahan rant. That is screaming, losing your mind. That nobody else can match that. Nobody else can match that kind of anger.
Even like that was real. That was the real anger. But even his fake. Like I don't know if you caught it earlier when he was playing the Howie Carr interview with Chris. What the fuck's the guy's name? I can't even do it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about there. Yeah,
guy's name? I can't remember what it
whatever.
was.
Oh, yeah.
I butchered it right there terribly. I basically just tried to start it and then mumbled out the last of it to try to make it seem. But anyways, he what the fuck did he say that made me laugh out loud? Didn't I tell you earlier?
That's why you're going down the rabbit hole, man. I was trying to stop you. You go too far into this Chris guy's last name and you forget what you're saying. I know how you work. I know. That's why I tried to move you on real quick. I was trying to help you out.
Hey, smoke too much weed. Haven't seen the best of them.
No, I know. They were arguing about something, and I don't even know what you're saying now. You lost me. You lost me. You lost me. But anyways, no, Harrison. This next clip, I would say, is Pete Kirk Minahan losing his mind, complete madman, and there isn't another radio host in America that can replicate this kind of just irrational anger. His voice cracks because he's screaming. Like, listen to this.
Have you ever listened to this fucking show in your life, you pussy? Ever?
Come on.
Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Really? You fucking pussy, man. Jesus Christ.
All right.
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
All right.
What's wrong? You said you're going to fire me over and over and over.
Jesus fucking Christ. Do I fire anybody?
No.
I'm still here. I'm not even getting paid. Here,
this is a classic example of intern Harrison getting too caught up in the show. Everything on the show is a bit. You have to understand that.
Yeah.
Everything. even if it's not being told it's a bit, it's a bit.
Yeah.
Like, if he wanted you to not come in and not work,
wouldn't
he
be
would
there,
tell
man.
you
Yeah.
directly or tell Dave directly, tell him he's done.
Yep.
But like on the show, he says that all the time. But I don't think he's the type of guy. Maybe he is.
No, dude,
I mean, it's kind of tough because he sounds so authentic and it's so irrational and it is real anger.
Yeah.
But like, he knows that it's just the show. And I think he just cares so much about the show that it's like, man, you can't come on here and act like this. You know it's a bit. You know this is the show. Like, you can't just pussy out and be like, all of a sudden, oh, what? I'm fired? Like, I'm all sensitive? Like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that on the show.
Credit to him for calling and doing it on live.
Yeah,
that was
definitely.
entertaining.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, he doesn't sound like he wants to be kind of like the star of content or anything like that. So, I mean, I think they said he's a graphic designer. So it doesn't.
Little hypocritical when you say, hey, I want to do this live on the show. I mean, maybe he was just serving up because he knew that Kirk would.
Well, it was late too. I mean, it's the last show before Magnolia. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's been the fact that
So he's not going, right?
I don't think so.
Right?
It sounded like he was pretty much I'm not going. But what did you? I mean, would you have any balls to ask your boss that if the entire company was pretty much driving, other than maybe one person, would you say I don't feel comfortable driving? I need a plane ticket.
It sounds to me that he's like, yeah, maybe I'm way off, but it sounds to me that like he wishes he could have a full-time position within the show.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
He'd stay there, like
they just don't have one.
And they just they're basically like, yeah, we're not growing that big,
Yeah.
And like I don't know, he's probably. If I'm him, like, doesn't that like kind of maybe like an opportunity to like be friendlier or get in with that crew more? And he's just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to go full drive with them. I'd like a
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
it's just a crazy.
what
thought
would Kev
process
say to you?
Like
What
I'm
would
just
Kev
thinking,
say?
like if I'm him, I'm trying to like be as accommodating
Yes.
and would manipulate. Like I'm trying to be water.
You never want to be a pain in the ass
Yeah.
to the boss ever
Yeah.
in any job,
Yeah.
And
That's
that,
what
I
I
know
mean.
Kirk
It's
doesn't
just-
care because he's loaded. He doesn't care about the money and the expensive, so it doesn't matter on that end. But it's the principle of it. It's like you don't want to bother the boss with anything, especially if you're the only one that has to fly and everybody else is driving. Yeah. Like, that's ridiculous. What would your dad say? For real. If you asked him, he said, hey, he'd be like, you're here, you fucking mind.
Either get in the car or you can not come. I don't give a fuck. What? I thought it was, which is weird that he kept bringing that up because Kirk was accommodating to it.
Yeah.
And bought the ticket.
Right.
And the last minute he goes, yo, I'm not going.
It was just weird because it sounded like he went radio silent with them for a little while and just didn't really.
What do you mean?
Like, he didn't sound like, I mean, the way he alluded to it, like, I think Cullinane said, like, hey, yeah, you should probably be looking for another job, like this, that, and the other. Like, Kirk isn't like firing you, but like, you only have a part-time role as a graphic designer. Like, he wants you to kind of move on. I think he took that as like, oh, okay, like I don't have a position here next week. And I think that was the confusion. And I think that was like, that's why he called in. And that's why Kirk was mad, being like, dude.
Yeah, but at the same time, why wouldn't you go there?
He should have went in the car with Mike and Justin.
Yeah,
that's all he should have done. That's the only, and just shut up and just do the job and then probably leave from there or stick around. Just don't make any noise for a little while and it probably would have went away.
Costanza.
I get it though. I mean, Mike made a good point in the show where if it's happening to you, you feel a little bit different about it. Like, you're going to feel, obviously it's easy because I'm not intern Harrison. So like and everybody's not shitting on me and Kirk Minahan's not screaming at the top of his lungs at me. Like, it sounds very real and we all know it's a bit and like, it's obviously part of the show and it's the world that he created. But like when it's happening to you, you could obviously feel a little bit different about it. I could see that happening.
I could see that happening because I imagine he's not very warm off the air either.
No, exactly. It's not like the red light happened. He's like, all right, let me text Harrison and be like, hey man, that did not happen. I imagine. So
imagine the show ended and he was like, hopefully he knows it's a bit.
You're right.
End story.
You're right. But really good week on the Kirk Minahan show. Magnolia is, I think, this week, right? Yeah, they're doing the show this weekend. That'll be cool. Really excited about that. I think they said they were going to post the sound from the live podcast, so I'm excited to hear that. Hope everybody has a good time. Wish I could go. Can't go, but that would have been a good time. What else do you want to get? What do you want to move on to? You want to get into the comedian presidential cabinet? Do you want to get into what? We got a lot of stuff. We were talking about that off air. Do you want to hop right into that?
We can go into that. I'm down.
All right. So this started from, I don't know if people saw this headline. Joe Rogan was saying that Andrew Schultz would be the best president out of any comedian.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird too, but he said, Schultz is very appealing to everybody. He can play like both sides and he's a very genuine, nice guy. I think that was his, I don't know. I think that was his like, kind of argument behind the whole thing. And he's younger and like
Schultz,
progressive.
but I don't think he's making my cabinet in any of them. I'm not going to lie.
He's not in mine either. Yeah. He's not in my presidential cabinet. So that's what we were kind of debating downstairs. And we said, let's save it for the podcast. We're going to create a little presidential cabinet. You can do president, vice president. We'll run through them. We each have a list of it. Do you want to start with your president? Do you want to go in kind of power order?
Sure.
All right. You start first and then I'll go my president. We'll go, you go, I go.
I'm going with the one, the only, the greatest, Dave Chappelle. Yeah, of course he's my president.
Do you have any reason why he's the president?
He's black. I want a black president. Yeah. Simple as
diversity.
that.
You need some diversity
right away.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
I just think he has a good finger on society, his pulse on society.
That's a fair argument.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know he's taking some heat lately, and people are like, he's been hard on trans rights and whatnot.
I was
lately.
going to say, he's
but
not very progressive, right?
To be fair, let me say this. Let me say this. We've never walked in the shoes of a black man. So I'm not going to say, because his whole thing is like they're cutting the line, that they're in the sense of progressive and movement.
Yeah.
So like I'm not going to sit here and say that that's not true. Like maybe in his perspective, as somebody that's lived in the United States as a black guy forever, maybe there's some truth to it. I have no idea. Anyways,
he's your president.
He's my president. All right, and I'm going with Dave Chappelle.
My president's an obvious one. First openly gay president, Tim Dillon. And this is reason why he can. You want to talk about a guy who can play both sides and just completely not care about the entire. That's what the presidents do. The president's job is to play both sides and kind of pretend like he cares about the issues, and really the people with money get shit done. He's really the puppet, and Tim Dillon I think would be great at that because he'd be collecting a check. He's already done fake business. He's sold like subprime mortgages for a living. Like he's a total scam artist. That's exactly what all the presidents are. And I said first openly gay because there's no way that there hasn't been a president that's a little gay.
Oh, there's definitely been a president that sucked a dick.
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. Yeah. So first openly gay president would be Tim Dillon.
I like that. Yeah, good call.
Who's your VP?
I'm gonna go with. I feel like I had to go with somebody wise.
Okay.
Somebody that's had some experience on this earth, that's lived through many generations.
I like this.
Somebody that's also had a hard life before.
I like this.
I'm gonna go with Mr. the one and only Ron White.
Oh, that's a really good one.
I needed some age in
Dave
there.
Chappelle and Ron White.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
ticket. That's a ticket right
That's a ticket
there.
right there.
That's a good VP. Yeah, that's a good VP.
Yeah.
Now, would he be a VP that's kind of running the show, or would he be in like the sidelines, just kind of like
No, he's
the
playing
happy
it cool,
VP?
man. He's playing it cool.
Okay, so he's not like looking to advance his career or anything?
No. He's not like Pence.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
He was more like Biden.
My VP would be the one and only Joey Diaz. And this is the reason why. I think that he doesn't give up. I think he'd be like Dick Cheney.
He might even be the best president.
He'd be like Dick Cheney.
Honest.
He'd be like Tim Dillon would be like George Bush. He'd be kind of the puppet, but Cheney ran the show and he made all the hard decisions. That's exactly what Joey Diaz is. It's a hard-nosed culture with Joey Diaz. He's not fucking around. He's saying, listen, we're no more of this bullshit where we care about PC. No. Joey Diaz would get shit done. I'm telling you. Especially because he wouldn't get any of the blame because he's the VP. Shit would get done with Joey Diaz. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm jealous.
Yep.
He might even be president, if I'm being honest. Like Joey Diaz is that good; he could easily be president.
Exactly, but like the president gets all the blame, so you can't get that much. You know what I mean? Cheney he sat in the shadows and made all the decisions. He's Littlefinger.
Okay,
he's
like, all right, I don't hate it. Secretary of Defense, I feel like that's a toss. That's an easy one for me. I'm going with Joe Rogan. I feel like he's gonna have that stuff dialed in.
Really?
Yeah. I feel
Secretary of Defense Joe Rogan. And that's not a bad answer, actually.
He's gonna be
he's
the
a
guy
pretty
that's-
level-headed guy. You don't want somebody who's irrational.
No, he's going to be the guy that's making sure we're either going to drop a nuke or not drop a nuke. So
I like that. I think that is a good. I questioned it
whether
for a second.
or not we're
but
sending troops in, I feel like
he's level-headed. You're right.
Yeah.
He's balanced. I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah, exactly. Balanced. I think that's a good way to put it.
I'm going. This might be recency bias. I want somebody who definitely can kind of take a punch. Somebody who's kind of again cool-headed. Chris Rock. I mean, Chris Rock got slapped on live TV and was like, you know what?
Didn't skip a beat.
Exactly. He said, I'm going to get him back. It's just not going to be now. We're not going to win the battle. We're going to win the war. And that's exactly what Chris Rock's going for.
All right. He's your Secretary of Defense.
He's going to have the best stand-up special of 2023 somehow when he starts talking about it.
You know what's
it's
funny?
going to be a year. It's going to wait a little while. I know he pussied out at the Wilbur, but
I don't think so, man. We're going to get a Tyler Perry sit down and it's going to be them loving it up. I'm telling you. You're never going to get a Chris Rock going
No, don't give me
I'm
that.
telling you, it's going to be bullshit.
They're going to be on
pissed.
Oprah or Ellen.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
Just scam shit.
It's going to be literally Will, his wife, and fucking Chris
yeah.
Rock.
Ugh, puke
That'd be
worthy.
terrible. Tony Rock wasn't pulling any of his punches.
Speaking
You hear that?
of, just a quick what?
Just his brother was
Who was?
saying like his brother was
I
like,
heard
fuck
that.
Will Smith.
Rock?
Yeah,
I heard that. Speaking of, quick side story of Will Smith.
Please.
He recently a clip was going around of him when him and his wife and fucking kids did a sit down interview not that long ago.
Was the kid wearing the stormtrooper outfit?
No.
Okay. So it must have been a different day.
It was a different day.
Okay.
It was. He decided since his wife was in a lull, or I believe that's what he called it, a rut.
Okay.
Decided he was going to, on her 37th birthday, after it was her 37th, he decided, I'm going to start planning for her 40th.
A three-year process.
So he got Mary J. Blige. He did a full documentary on her and her family's like roots and where she comes from and everything.
Who did?
Will Smith hired like an HBO documentary team to go do
Produced a documentary
for his wife
for her birthday.
Yep.
So weird.
Produced a full thing. Got married to Jay Blige to do it. Did a private screening of the documentary, and I forget what else. He had like a bunch of other things go on. Right. Wow. Planned it for his wife's birthday, 40th birthday. He wanted it to be the most special thing for her.
Okay.
What do you think her response was?
What the fuck is this?
She goes,
Give me some other dude.
Her response was, "This is the most embarrassing display of your ego that I've ever witnessed."
And I'm with her.
Oh God,
I'm absolutely with her.
He's so broken that he went to that length, and after he was like, "Please just tell me I'm a good boy." All he wanted was a pat on the head and to watch later. That's all he wanted.
She must have like the fucking skeletons. You know what I mean? She knows where the bodies are buried.
He killed Tupac.
That's something. Right?
He walked in on Tupac banging her, and he killed her.
He's probably done some Scientology. I wouldn't be surprised if he's an Epstein guy. Like he's one of these type of celebrities that's very creepy.
For sure.
Just has he's been famous since he's like 16 too. And he's what's he 50 in his 50s now? Like he's been famous for literally 35 years. Like give me a break. He has no sense of reality whatsoever.
He should be with like he should be with like Zoe Kravitz.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like he should be
slinging around
a power
Hollywood.
couple right
exactly.
now.
You're 100%.
And he has like the worst fucking wife. She's just the worst thing
He's
ever.
with the cue ball. I mean, it's unbelievable.
She's horrid. She could have a full set of hair and she would still be fucking horrid.
Secretary of State, go.
My Secretary of State. You said you told me that this was a guy that was kind of in charge of affairs and people's
like the home issues, right? The issues at home.
That's what you told me. So that's
I think so. I don't fucking know
even
anything.
If it's not,
but it sounds like
that's what I made my decision making off of.
Okay.
I also can't do his name, so I'm going to start his last name.
Okay.
And I'll mumble the rest of it, but you'll probably get it. It's Nate Burlew, whatever his name.
Nate Borghese.
Borghese, that's what I said.
Is that what I said?
Nate Borghese.
Nate Borghese. Why do you say him?
I feel like he's a friendly, very mellow guy. Like I don't think he's too charged up in any direction.
Okay.
I feel like he's very mellow, and he's just going to kind of take every problem and assess it for whatever that problem is. I don't think he's going to sit there and be like, "Oh, how's the left feeling about this? How's the right feeling about this?" I think he's just going to be like, "Hey, we got a problem. Maybe we should just solve it."
All right.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah. I feel like he'd be
This kind of goes along. My Secretary of State goes along with my VP pick of a guy who just kind of like no more bullshit, no more. We can care about the real issues, not the pussy issues.
Ari Shaffir.
No, close. Kind of. Sebastian Maniscalco.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean? A guy who's just not going to give a fuck. We can care about the real shit. When people get killed, we'll care. When shit happens, we'll care. But not, we're not going to mess up pronouns and make it a big deal.
Yeah,
I feel like he would be like, no more of this crap.
Yeah.
So I think he's a good pick for Secretary of State.
Yeah, I like that.
Who's next?
I can get in on that. What do we have? AG?
Attorney General.
Lawyer.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need somebody that's witty, fast, charismatic, and can basically get me out of any situation.
Yes.
Eddie Murphy.
Okay, that's a good one.
Eddie Murphy.
That's a pretty, he is good.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy's my lawyer.
He would be, he could do it. Yeah, could do it. He could do it.
He would murder a lawyer role.
He's not on my list. He should be.
Plus, he's a good actor, so I'm set. He's my guy.
I had Bill Burr.
Oh, very good.
Lawyers are stubborn.
Very good. He's white.
Bill Burr, he's
yeah, very good. He could definitely look like a lawyer.
Yeah, no, they're stubborn. They're fucking, you know what I mean? They're just kind of like bullheaded on issues.
Yeah.
I feel like Bill Burr is just like,
he would know
no nonsense.
Chill. Yeah, I like Bill Burr a lot.
Yeah. Press secretary.
So this is the person that this is that redheaded Jen Polensky.
I think she just quit.
Oh yeah, MSNBC, shocker.
Yeah.
I can't believe that she's getting a job there. Wow, big shocker.
Again, save it for Montante's
shocker.
World. Holy hell.
For you, Montante. Who I went with our guy, Chrissy D.
Oh,
I feel like he would just be fucking hysterical to be answering questions about anything serious.
Yeah, he would be. It's got to be someone who can act a little bit, right?
Yeah, I think he would just be able to diffuse any question sent at him, and he would just make everybody laugh, and it would just.
All right, well, my guy is, I guess, if we're getting the real news, this is who I want delivering it.
Okay,
Norm Macdonald. I think Norm would be unbelievable if he went up there and just some of his.
And
I'm not going to pretend to be the biggest Norm fan, but when he died, I went on the best of tour on YouTube, and there are some hysterical moments.
He's so fucking good at awkward.
That's what I mean.
Best.
It'd be perfect.
The best.
It would be perfect sitting in front of a room full of reporters. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's goated for sure.
Norm would be great. The Weekend Update. I mean, it's kind of kind of the same type of deal. What's next? Chief Medical Advisor, the guy who's in charge of
I missed that one.
All right, well, who do you got? You don't have anyone?
I'll go with I'll go with Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah, he's
a comedian.
Yeah, he used to do stand up.
Seth Rogen's funny.
No, but he used to do stand up.
No, I know what you're saying.
He's very into medical stuff.
Yeah.
So I think he would take care of me medically.
I had Joe Rogan. I mean, that was a layup.
Oh,
that was a
no
layup
kidding.
for me. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Because
I guess this makes sense. He's pretty healthy.
He's healthy. I
That's
mean, you know what I
pretty-
mean? He's anti vax. You know, even though I got the 2, but like, you know, whatever. Fuck it.
He's anti-vax.
Yeah, now I mean, I'm not anti-vax.
Is that the new thing? Is like if you're more medically smart if you're anti-vax?
Well, the thing is,
tables have turned.
I'm not anti-vax. I'm anti now, like this vax.
The push, the boosters, 40
Exactly.
boosters.
I'm good. I don't care. I'm just you know, who cares? COVID's dead anyways. Don't even talk about it.
Yeah, you got immune problems. You know, maybe go get one.
Environmental director, EPA director.
Oh, Mark Norman.
Why is that?
No reason whatsoever, really, other than I wanted somebody funny to have that position that I like.
I went Theo Vaughn.
Why? Like, I couldn't think of a reason why to have it. I'm curious. What was your reasoning? Like, I couldn't really come up
Theo
with one.
Vaughn sounds like a nature guy. He's outside in
Okay.
Louisiana. He's a weirdo. He grew up in like the woods.
I
feel like he'd be kind of an environmentalist.
I couldn't come up with like a reason why. I was like, what can I do for a fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Theo Vaughn was the guy. What's the last one? Do we have the last one?
Yeah, we had a CIA.
Oh, yeah, CIA director. Who's
Yeah.
your CIA director?
I'm going to go with Sam Morril.
Oh, any
Strictly
reason?
because of his voice, and I think it'd be funny.
Okay. I don't really know him too well. I don't really know much of his shit.
Got that voice that has... I don't know, that was a bad impression.
Is that him?
Yeah, that was a bad impression. But
Okay. I went with Amy Schumer because she steals
trash.
jokes. Well, she steals jokes.
Good
CIA,
joke.
The
Good
CIA
joke.
steals
I like that.
everything.
Nice, good.
You know what I mean? That's all you're supposed to do as CIA. You're supposed
bit.
to steal shit and get away with it. And Amy Schumer has
Hey,
stolen
well.
everything and gotten away with everything.
Yeah, pretty
so
good. Pretty
Amy
good.
Schumer is my CIA director.
Even the joke she did on the fucking Oscars the other day, she literally stole right out of a tweet. Word
Was it
for word.
was the Oscars or the
Identical.
Grammys?
No idea.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah,
stupid
one of
shows.
them.
Yeah, whatever.
One
yeah.
of those shows where a bunch of celebrities group up like they're still 10 years old and they do an award ceremony and give each other a fucking trophy.
Disgusting.
That's so good.
What else? What else we got today? You want to hop into? You were
I got a
talking.
few things.
What, yeah.
What
What
do
do
you
you
want?
got? Well, you tell me. You
Do you want to talk about Leto?
Let's save it. Save that
All
for a
right,
minute.
we can
That's a little.
save it.
That's a little creepy. For
That's
right now.
fine.
We're doing good right now.
Yeah,
we're
we
having
can-
good vibes
we
right
can-
now. I don't want to talk about pedophilia.
All right, fine. We can talk about Musk buying Twitter.
Come on, keep going.
All right. What were the conspiracies that we were going to go
No,
through?
come on.
Jesus Christ. All right. Marriage essentials.
There you go.
All right, we can go with that one.
There you go.
Yeah, so I was saying, if I was going to get married, what are like the essentials
Yeah.
that you're just not budging on?
And this isn't like personality traits. You're talking stupid things that.
Like, the first one I have is toilet paper.
Why?
My example is this. This is a trade term.
We have the same. We use the same shit. The same toilet paper.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like we do. Here's the thing. Women don't live here. When women live in houses, you'll notice sometimes that the toilet paper goes from poo paper to vag paper.
What's the difference?
The difference between vag paper and poo paper is the thickness and softness. When you start getting into the vag paper,
Ultra soft.
like that ultra soft stuff, you notice that extra cushion?
Yeah, it's
that
a
can't
couple
handle,
centimeters thick.
That can't handle coarse hair. That gets stuck in coarse hair. So what I'm trying to say is,
Oh man.
that
I don't
toilet
even
paper
wanna
is a
eat the rest of
no-go.
these. Oh, my
Yeah, I
God.
wouldn't either.
Oh wow.
I wouldn't want to eat that either. What I'm saying is it's a no-go. Vag paper is a no-go. Has to be poo paper, like Scott's. Scott's is the
yeah.
only toilet paper
Scott's
that
is
you can
legit.
use. Can't use extra thick.
Scott's is
number
I would-
one.
I
That's
would just
number
say
one on
with
my
toilet
list.
paper, little asterisk here. With toilet paper, I would way rather have sandpaper than ultra soft. You know what I mean? Give me
Thank you.
something hard,
would agree.
like school toilet paper. rather than
toilet paper would be
fucking
way better
some
than
soft bullshit.
100%.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
You'll
with
be
you.
stuck with dingleberries. It's a
Well,
nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll save it. I'm the poop expert here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would agree. You're a poop expert.
Let me give you one before you go to your next one. Let me give you one here.
Absolutely.
Because this
Let's
is
trade.
my number one here. This is my easiest, hands down, indecisive food debates on what we're having for dinner or lunch or where we're going for breakfast. You know, that kind of. I can't do it because as somebody who is very open to pretty much any type of food, all I will say is I don't do seafood. So if we're going to a spot that's only seafood, I'm probably not going to have the best time, but I still would go if it's going to be that big of a deal. Because again, I don't care. I've been on the record. I'm not the biggest food guy. You guys travel around the country because you're like, oh, I want to try Nashville's barbecue. I want to try. Not me. I don't give a fuck. Just give me a pizza. You know what I mean?
I did not
very
go to
easy.
Nashville to try the barbecue, but
What?
that's why we went to Nashville? You thought that was why we went
I wish
to
we had a
Nashville?
producer so bad.
I said
I would
that's
look
one
and
of the
say-
reasons
I
to
would
go
just say,
there.
go
That
to the
is a
sound right now.
great-
Because there's so much sound saying the otherwise. You and Al were begging about it.
We were saying it's great food. That's an
So if I
attraction.
call
It's
Al,
a tourist attraction
what if
when
I
you have
call
good
Al?
food. Italy has good food. It's a tourist
What if I
attraction when you
called
talk
Al?
about Italy.
What if I called Al and said, what was the main reason why you went to Nashville? What do you think he'd say?
See Kid Rock's bar.
I'm not calling him because he's not answering anything. But
That's true.
Excuse me, I just choked. No, that's my number. That's hands down my number one. Indecisive food, like debates about stupid shit. Just pick something. I'm easy. Just pick something. But it's like, oh, I kind of want maybe steakhouse. We'll go to a steakhouse. And it's like, okay. And then on the way, it's like, ooh, I'm really feeling Italian. Maybe we should try. Somebody said this new restaurant here. They got new Mexican around the corner, and we're not that far away.
There's a new place.
Pick something.
There's a new place in Marlboro that's 2 hours away. Do you want to go try it?
Yeah. Then it's like we're traveling the Cape, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Indecisive food decisions, not me for me. Go ahead.
My next one that I will not budge on is I control the thermostat.
Yeah, you're big on this, but this is you kind of do it in a ridiculous way. Why do you need tell the people about your thermostat fucking issues.
What?
You keep it at like 75 during the winter.
I don't.
It's ridiculously hot.
I don't touch the thermostat really ever.
It is ridiculously hot in this house in the wintertime, and then I'll open your door and the windows are open. And it's just so confusing to me.
That's what I'm saying. I don't turn the heat up. You do.
No, I don't. I don't turn the heat up, dude. If anything, I want it cold.
Well, then it's probably the ghost that fixed the toilet because I don't ever turn the heat up.
No. This is no.
Yeah.
What's your ideal temperature then in the winter? This was
70 to 72. Anyway,
72 is ridiculous. Like that,
hot?
Ridiculously hot.
No, not in the winter.
Oh,
no, not in the winter.
You need nothing
winter,
above
that's
68.
Crazy. That's my summertime time. 68
Oh my
AC.
god, no. In summer you need it like 65.
You can't even get that low with the AC. What are you talking about?
I guess like the AC needs to be. I'm thinking of like in the wall units.
Don't tell me what's good about AC.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. You're the HVAC guy, right? Okay, that's fair. You do control. You are kind of a Nazi about that.
Thermostat is mine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, they're gotta understand that in any heating decisions in general, that's mine. I control that.
This might be recency bias because I live with you psychos, but you're not allowed to be a morning person if you're dating and married to me. Nope. We're not doing. You can get up early. I don't care about that.
I have to be the opposite.
No.
Basically,
you can get up early. Don't mistake my words here. You're not allowed to be a morning person. You can't be the yippity happy guy, a la Mr. Casey Saunders, who comes in here every day yelling, laughing about some video he's watching when it's 6:30 in the fucking morning.
Hey,
hey, yeah. He's downstairs just dying laughing as hard as he can, and I'm like, yep, trying to sleep. But no, you just can't be a happy-go-lucky morning person. You can't do it if you're dating me. I'm sorry. You can get up early and get your shit done. Just do it quietly. And do not bug me if I'm in a bad mood in the morning. Don't ask me what's wrong.
I can't even sleep past 5 anymore. So
yeah. You wake up ridiculously early. Unless you're like drinking or going out the night before, then you'll sleep in late. Yep. But you are a very early riser.
You gotta be up.
Yeah.
You gotta work out at 5.
Oh, here we go. All right, Jocko.
That's right, baby.
Okay. Right.
Jocko.
What do you got? Next one.
Time at the golf course.
Okay, good luck with this. Yeah.
Hey,
babe, I'm going to play 18 for 5 hours.
Why? What do you need me for?
I guess it's different if you have kids. Kids are different.
Sure.
Because kids, you're like, hey, unless you have a babysitter, you're just leaving your wife at home all day.
Like, I can't do especially if we live together, we don't have kids. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I mean, we don't need to do leave me alone. Leave me alone. I think that's on my list is if we live together, leave me alone. I think that's the easiest way to put it.
I think really what you're saying is you can't be the main source of like somebody's happiness. You can't be like the only thing you got to do is hang out with me. Yeah. We have our own shit on the side. I think that's a really healthy thing in a relationship.
Yeah, cannot do
Yep.
What are we doing, babe, all the time?
Yeah, what are we doing? It's like, well, I have like shit that I'm doing.
I could golf. I could go take my car out. I have a bunch of things that I could do. Get a hobby.
Anything wrong? Wow. Look at this dog, dude. Holy shit.
Wow.
I would
just
say
turned 5, by the way.
5. Yeah, he's a stallion. That dog's a fucking stallion. Mr. Hanky. My last one I have is never make a big deal in public about anything at all. Just never make a big deal in public. We can make a big deal in the car. You can yell at me. You can do anything. In public,
that's a fundamental.
We are not making a big deal.
So help me God, you make a big deal in public.
Oh God, don't do that. Holy shit, dude! Holy shit! You're being honest tonight, huh? Holy hell! Oh God, no,
it's
for
the
real.
50s.
Yeah, that's
don't
right.
You dare?
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Where's my dinner?
Oh God. But no, that's
back when the divorce rate wasn't so high.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm joking.
Yep.
They're jokes, folks.
Sure
They're jokes.
You got any more for us? You got any must-haves there?
The garage is mine. Garage is mine. Listen, if we have an extra room or whatever, you can make it into your extra giant makeup closet room. It's all you. Whatever extra room you want.
The ladies are so mad right now.
Anything you want to do in the house, do it. Whatever you want for the kitchen, I'll get it for you. Whatever you want. You can do the kitchen, all the bathrooms, anything in the house, the rooms, the
paint,
get a new
laundry,
everything. You name it, they can have anything they want in the house. The garage is the way I want it.
The ladies are so mad at you.
Why? I'm asking for 2 things that they don't care about.
And you're like, all right, I'll get you a new stove so you can cook for us. I'll get you a new washer so you can do the dishes.
If you're a real wife, you'll love that. If you're a real wife, you're a real woman, that hypes you up. A new kitchen, that should excite you.
Oh boy.
I'm serious. Yeah, if you're an of age woman, and a new kitchen doesn't excite you, you're not a woman yet.
You're a traditionalist.
No, I'm not
Old school guy.
I'm not even saying that. I'm saying most women should be excited about a new kitchen.
That's fair.
I'm excited about a new kitchen. So if you're not excited,
but they can't be excited about a new garage.
What do they need a new garage for? What are they doing in the garage that they need? Same with the basement. Let me have those 2 places. They look like crap, and let them be what they are. Let them.
It's fair.
Let me just have a fridge out there, and
that's misogynistic Christian right there for you.
It's not asking a whole lot. I'm giving you a whole house to do whatever you want to it in any way. All I want is 2 rooms. 2 rooms is all I ask.
Fair.
That's not crazy.
Nope, it's not.
Basement and garage.
That's not.
Basement in my garage. That's it.
All right. Moving on from that, I want to hop into this. This is one that's been kind of grinding my gears, and I saw this. I don't even know, probably like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and I meant to bring it up, but then the clip resurfaced. You know Billie Eilish? You know who she is? I think she just won a Grammy the other night.
Yep.
You know who that weird chick is?
Yep.
Yeah, she sings that. She has a couple of good songs. I'll give her that. She got a couple of pretty good ones. Yeah. So this chick was on Stern, actually, with your boy, Howie Hamptons, your guy.
God.
Basically kind of alluding to that pornography ruined her life, and pornography is toxic and people should not watch it at all. I want to play the clip, and I want to just how irrational this woman sounds. I'm going to pause it a couple times because there's a couple quotes in here that are just, I mean, this girl's just, it sounds like she just likes, having a little fun in the bedroom. And I don't think there's anything wrong with this, but she's alluding that like you can't do that. And I don't know what, I'll play it. This is ridiculous. I'm upset about this. This has angered me.
I think porn is a disgrace, and I used to watch a lot of porn, to be honest. I started watching porn when I was like 11. I thought that...
Hold on. That's weird. We'll say that's a little weird for, I guess, a girl to be like super into hardcore porn at 11. Little weird.
Grade would I watch porn? Grade do you think you watch porn?
But like even when you're a kid, you start off slow.
I did, very slow.
Everybody does.
Just some big titties.
Yeah. You don't really search anything.
You're just looking at titties.
You're not going to categories.
I couldn't. I swear to God, I couldn't. When I first got on the internet, I couldn't believe that I could just go look at titties.
You just type in tits on Google?
Dude, titties.
Big tits.
Big tits, titties, bouncing titties. You name it. Dude, I mean.
All right. Let me. So it was just in here. This chick's crazy, dude. This chick's nuts.
That's how you learned how to have sex. I was watching abusive porn, to be honest.
What?
When I was like 14. And I,
Why?
I was one of the guys and would talk about it and think it was really cool for not having a problem with it and not seeing why it was bad. And I think it really destroyed my brain.
No, that's not what did it.
I feel incredibly devastated that I was exposed to so much porn. I think that I had like sleep paralysis and
okay, yeah, she starts going into medical issues because of pornography. I mean, no, all what happened is you just watched too much porn. Yeah. Stop watching porn and stop being a freak in the bedroom, and this won't happen. Just relax, chill out.
I'm shocked that she just went straight to like abusive.
Yeah, what the hell is this chick doing? I mean, honestly, what the hell is this chick doing at night? I don't even know how old she is. It feels weird talking about her.
She was abused. She was abused.
Dude. This is weird to me. This whole thing's weird to me, man. She's 20 years old. I mean, what the hell? What this chick means?
That's pretty weird. You went 11. You're just like, let me watch somebody get whipped up.
Yeah, at 11?
It's bizarre. It's
a little weird, man. I mean, it makes sense. She's kind of gothic. She wears the chains and everything.
Are you going to censor your kid's internet if you ever have one? You think?
I don't think you can. I think now Rogan's talked about this. I think and Kirk has too. Like the kids are so advanced, they'll get around it. I mean, you can manage like the screen time and shit, but like they have iPads, they have computer. Like, yeah, I'd like to, but like, I mean, I'm not gonna. I think your job as a parent is just to be involved and like notice what's wrong with your kid. If something's wrong, then you start sniffing around. Like,
dude, I remember.
I don't know.
It was
talking about.
It was a huge leap. I remember I went from seeing literally staying up late to maybe catching a Girls Gone Wild commercial where like nothing's really shown, and that was like the most provocative thing that I had like ever seen. And then one day somebody was like, "Oh, dude, you have a computer?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And they were like, "Watch this."
No, you skipped a step. There was the HBO, like
the HBO. So
everybody was watching that.
So you're right.
Cinemax.
The first thing that I saw was
the softcore, like premium channel porn.
Yeah, on HBO and the Max stuff. Yeah, 100% right.
And Billie Eilish is claiming that like kids shouldn't watch porn. I couldn't disagree more. I think every kid should watch porn. I really do. I think that's what. What do you want? We want some kid teaching you sex ed? Some creepy teacher?
No, I mean not only
is that what you want?
No.
You want some kid? You want some teacher wrapping the banana?
What if you're
with
the
condom? Saying, this is how you do it?
Yeah.
No, I don't need this. Just watch porn. That's all that you can do. Just watch porn. Just don't watch some kid getting clubbed.
Yeah, you don't have to wear leather. Keep the leather out of it.
Keep the leather out of it.
You see leather, maybe just don't watch that video.
Exit out of the leather.
If there's multiple penises, maybe skip that video. If they look like the girl's being punished, maybe skip the video.
Yeah, okay. Missionary. We don't need domination, okay? We don't need some fucking... Jesus Christ. That clip pissed me off because I think porn's good for kids. I really do. I think porn's good for kids. If I had to say...
We're going to have to clip that one.
We're
going to have to clip that one. That's a good clip right there. That'll be good. No, it's educational.
It is.
To a sense, it's educational. And plus... What about the kid that's not going to see a titty in high school?
There you go.
That kid needs to see a titty.
Exactly. Would you rather him watch porn or fucking shoot the school up?
Exactly.
What would you rather?
He's going to be pent up, not knowing what to beat off to. What do you think he's going to end up doing? He's going to be beating off, sneaking into the girl's locker room, just fucking looking away. Like, what is that?
Yep.
You know what? That's gone down. I bet. I bet you kids snooping at a young age. I bet you that's gone down. I bet you because they were like, what? I mean, yeah, I could go do that, but you know what? I know. You know what? You know what they need to teach kids? You don't need to teach kids about porn. They need to teach them about post-nut clarity. They're going to be like, hey, kid, there's going to be a time where you can't think straight because you're just going to be like, what the fuck's going on? I can't think right now. I have too much horn going on and I need to get this out of my system. And then immediately once you get it out of your system, you're like, wow, all those thoughts I was having before and all those decisions that I would have made, I would no longer do now.
That was KFC's argument for a while. Remember, he had the just jack off. Before any major decision you make in your life, just jerk off.
No, that's
first,
a serious.
And you're gonna have a lot of
100%. That's real. That's a real deal thing.
Yeah,
make a real decision. You're making a big decision. Beat off real quick.
You're thinking about maybe hanging out with somebody you shouldn't hang out with.
Yeah, beat off
real quick.
Yeah. You'll immediately be like, oh my god, I can't believe I almost did that. Yeah.
Yep,
100%.
Absolutely.
Post-nut clarity is insane.
It's a real thing. It is a real thing, man.
You know what's you know what's crazier? Rogan talked about that actually too. I think maybe that's what you're talking about. Is the lead up to you'll fool yourself.
Oh yeah, totally.
You'll fool yourself.
Totally.
You'll be
your brain.
You'll be like, yeah, no, I'm into this. And then all of a sudden you'll be like, what happened?
Why am I here?
What happened?
What am I doing?
I was into this less than 3 minutes ago.
Sometimes you feel really bad about yourself.
I feel terrible.
Yeah, you feel like really ashamed after. Like, you're like, what am I doing?
Did I mislead this? Did I do this?
I need to shower. I need to just
disgusting human.
Yeah, I need to reevaluate. That's exactly right. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, fuck Billie Eilish. All right, porn's good.
You know who else was against porn? I remember a while back, which shocked me, was Terry Crew. He's the big black guy, the McDonald's guy. Remember
that guy,
the robot guy?
That guy's like the best looking dude. I mean, he's shredded. He's like 1% body fat.
Theo Vaughn's another porn guy. Another guy
that's a lie. You want to talk about a porn guy? That Theo Vaughn's a porn guy.
He said he had to stop watching.
Okay, so yeah,
he said he was like, I was so addicted to porn that it was a nightly routine, that it was a guaranteed thing. It was almost like a habit. And then he was like,
but what they say is once you're an addict, you're always an addict. So he's a porn addict.
I'm a porn addict then.
Oh, really?
Oh, for sure then. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're always, I mean, yeah, there's definitely no way to go about it. if that's what you're saying.
So at one point in your life, you were addicted to porn.
Yeah, at one point.
Today.
Yeah, what do you mean at one point? I mean, Jesus.
Today I am.
Yeah, I can tell you when. At 13, when I realized I could just go find it for free on the internet.
Since until now, right?
I was like, oh, okay, if I have a steady girlfriend, all right, I probably relax on the porn, but.
Oh, God.
It's poison.
God, we're going
She's right,
on.
It's poisoned me.
We're going on 50 minutes. What else do we need to get into here? What do we must get into?
I had the Leto thing.
Do you want to talk about that? You want to do tin hats? You want to talk about what?
I don't care. We could talk about Musk buying Twitter. Oh,
you had some thoughts on this. What do you got on this?
On what? Musk buying Twitter?
Yeah.
I didn't really have too many thoughts on it. I thought it was funny that people were like freaking out about it, and they were like, "Oh my god, Twitter's
freaking out."
The far left. They were like, "This is insane. We have a guy that compared Justin Trudeau to a Nazi, to Hitler."
Oh God!
They're like, this can't be.
All right,
it's the end of all.
What else?
Did you want to talk about the aliens?
Yes, let's get the Tanats. Hold on. Tin hats are back. I don't think we've had the tin hats on for the Kirk Minahan YouTube network, but the tin hats are on. Whenever we talk about something tin hatty, we call this Tin Hat Radio. There's been a lot of stuff happening. That's pretty tin hatty. The 1,500 UFO documents just got released.
Yeah, I haven't honestly looked into any of it, so you were kind of the first one that brought it up to me.
I'll give you just some of the big highlights that I saw out of this. Let me get my notes up here. Like I said, 1,500 documents got declassified. Basically, a U.S. warship got chased for over an hour by a bunch of fleet of UFOs that just kept appearing, and they kept coming after them, and they didn't know what to do, and they were retreating from it, and things just kept coming. So that's one of them. Crazy. Again, tin hatty.
They made the U.S. military retreat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they sent the U.S. military home. And then people who got close to these things and have been, exposed to them, now have radiation burns and brain damage and sleep paralysis, and they're all fucked up. It's like Havana syndrome all over again in the air. I don't know what's going on.
Have we talked about sleep paralysis?
No, what do you mean?
Have we ever talked about it? Do you think
the disease and the issue?
No, sleep paralysis is like a. Have you ever had it?
Tell us more, please.
Okay.
Please tell us more.
I've had sleep paralysis once.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
Please tell us.
It's like when you wake up, but you can't move. You're conscious, but you can't wake up. But you can't.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, your body's not waking up, but you're conscious. It basically is.
You sure?
Yeah, pretty sure. Look it up.
Okay. When did this happen to you?
I was 13.
What do you remember what you were thinking?
Yeah, 100%. I was freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Sleep paralysis is a feeling of being conscious but unable to move.
Yeah. I remember freaking out.
I'm thinking of sleep apnea, I think.
Yeah, you probably are.
Yeah. You can't sleep because you breathe weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah. When was this? You said you were 13?
Yeah. I remember It's
creepy.
Yeah, I was in my bedroom upstairs to the right. And I remember my bedroom kind of faced the door if the door was open. Mm-hmm. And when I was looking over, I could remember just looking out or I couldn't even open. Dude, it was so weird. It's so hard to.
Some alien shit happened? What do you mean?
No. I woke up and I could hear my mom and everybody else talking, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't respond. They were my mom and dad's bedroom were right across the thing. And they were up and doing their thing, going using the bathroom and stuff right there. And Case was up, and I could hear everything and do anything, and I could not move or respond to them. And dude, I immediately once I was able to finally get up, I was like.
Do you think you've ever been exposed to aliens?
No.
In your life?
I did have night terrors when I was younger. Maybe aliens have fucking.
Dude, you did. You used to do sleepwalk. You might be okay. This is a little weird. I feel like I'm doing a podcast with an alien. This is what I feel like I'm doing now here.
Maybe I'm Billie Eilish, dude. Maybe the porn was getting to me. Maybe we're breaking it down.
I feel like
if porn was causing sleep paralysis for me.
I feel like if the aliens were gonna come, they would have already came.
Yeah.
I feel like they would have. I mean, shit's already got so wacky here that's I don't know. I mean, I guess they have been, but I feel like some of these UFO sightings are just advanced military stuff.
Like China?
China, Russia, fucking who else? Us, maybe it could be private sector. People haven't been talking about that.
True.
Elon Musk sends shit to space. You're telling me there's not a Russian Elon Musk or a Chinese Elon Musk that has crazy technology and shit? Of course there is.
Yeah, but you would think they'd be stationed elsewhere in case they got caught. They'd be like, yeah, you can't extradite me.
We don't even know what happens in Antarctica. You know what I mean? They could have a whole base of shit there that they claim, oh no, you can't go there. It's too cold. Says fucking who? You. I mean, I don't know.
You can't go there, and you can't mess with the habitat, the penguins.
Yeah, and you can only go twice a year, right? 2 times a year.
Yeah,
2 weeks a year
nuts.
you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that guy Mr. Beast talking how he spent over $1 million on a video flying all these people out and doing this, that, and the other, and then the crew got COVID right before he went, and so they had to cancel the whole thing.
So he still isn't gone.
No, he didn't get to go. Yeah, he didn't get to go. Kind of wild. Yeah, kind of wild.
Antarctica's a weird one. Speaking of conspiracy theories,
some crazy creepy shit over there.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, I told you earlier I wanted to ask you a question.
Oh, please.
Do you remember one of the greatest conspiracies growing up?
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Is it nationwide conspiracy?
No, okay. It was more of a celebrity thing. Celebrity is kind of a vague term I'm going with here.
Does Sierra have a dick?
No, that's a fun one.
Okay. I don't know. What is it? What's the question?
Is Eddie Guerrero Rey Mysterio's father?
Oh.
Do you remember that story?
No, Dominic Mysterio.
Sorry.
Dominic Mysterio.
Sorry. Dominic Mysterio. Do you remember?
I do. Remember that. I do remember that. That was funny. Peak WWE. That was unbelievable.
Isn't that incredible? How incredible is that? That was a story.
Remember they fought for the rights of the kid?
For their kid.
Yeah.
They fought for the rights of the kid.
I think it was SummerSlam.
And you get to walk away with his son.
Yeah. Oh, that was unbelievable.
That was
great.
TV.
Remember they brought out the wife and everything too? The wife was sitting there like courtside.
Remember John Cena was going to bang, Edge's wife?
Oh, yeah.
Remember? Dude, that was WWE, baby.
Leah, baby.
That was prime.
Yeah, that was great WWE. Oh, my God. I haven't thought about that in a while.
Yeah, I saw that going around on Twitter. It made me laugh. I was like, oh, dude, the guys will love that one.
That's so funny.
Eddie Guerrero fighting for the rights.
The rights to who gets this child sitting here crying, begging to go back to his father. Please, let me go to my real dad, please. They're like, nope, sit here on the ropes, kiddo.
Eddie was like, can we at least tell my son about it? And Vince McMahon was like, we can't tell him anything. Listen,
no, it's
better if it's real.
He now wrestles. I saw it on Twitter, and I think maybe Kirk was talking about it. He now wrestles this kid, Rey Mysterio's kid.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and I think Rey Mysterio's back. I don't know if it's the real one or the guy who, because didn't he kill someone? Remember he 619 someone in the head?
In Mexico.
But that could be all part of the plan. It's like the guy didn't actually die, and it's the illusion of like they bring Ray. It could be all Vince. I'm being dead serious.
That's how we brought him back.
100%.
Wow.
You think that guy?
What a good way.
Does anybody see the body?
Have you?
Like anybody seen that guy dead? I haven't.
You're saying
I didn't do any research.
Vince was letting the world know that the 619 is still lethal.
Exactly.
It's
it
lethal.
Sounds like, dude. I'm telling you, since this new miniseries, I've been woke on everything, and I'm telling you, I view the world differently.
I mean, you have to be.
I view the world differently.
You have to be.
What else? What else we got? Do you want to do? I want to mention this too. I was tweeting this out, and I'm still in kind of the first early stages of it. I know we talked about it last summer and did not follow through on it at all. But this summer,
shrooms?
Nope. Oh. That was I think March.
Different thing we didn't follow through with. Okay.
This summer, starting Memorial Day on Monday, we're gonna do a giveaway once a week.
Cool.
And it's gonna be advertised through Instagram and Twitter. Just going to be to our followers, and all it's going to be is giving away something very basic each week, whether it's a hoodie, it could be a glass like I posted the beer glasses that are cool. We got some new stuff. John from Scranton's helped me out. He's doing some designs. Obviously Nicole and your cousin Joe Saunders, he's always helping out. Everybody's very helpful, and I know we have some great designs and some great things that we can get out to people. We have the fucking koozies. We have a bunch of shit, man. Stickers if people want. Nothing crazy again, but just trying to have fun with it. Just something easy. Maybe we'll do like the brackets again. Remember we had the dogs pick the winner? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll have the dogs pick the winner where they'll go to the, whichever treat they pick with the person's name on it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have some fun with it, but I want to give people, give back to the community. Everybody's been supportive. We've kind of launched a new little, sector of the audience with the Kirk Minahan YouTube network, and I want to give back to them. So I think it'll be good. And like I said, John from Scranton's helping out. We got some new designs in the lab coming, so be on the lookout for that. It's still in the process of everything. I think we'll start maybe a website of what you can win or what we could even sell, but I'm not really trying to make a profit off it. We're just trying to get people some cool merch, right?
Menner's going to hate on it.
Oh, 100%. Instantly. Menners hates this. He's like, he's trying to make money off the Kirk Minahan YouTube, even though the profit margin is going to be 5 cents. Yeah. But, who cares? Yeah. That's Menners for
he's good. He's a good guy.
Yeah. What else we got? What else?
Did you see that a student at a medical school in North Carolina decided to jab a patient twice because he commented on her badge that had her pronouns under her name?
What do you mean jab?
She was either taking his blood or giving him an IV, and she said that she tweeted, she goes, I had a patient come in today who made a snarky comment on my pronoun tag under my name tag, and I decided to jab him twice.
Wow.
While
you think it's real?
Blood.
You think it's real?
She took it down immediately, and she's been...
she's got to get fired, right?
I'm sure she's going to lose all her shit, but what an idiot. I mean, you are an absolute buffoon, and you deserve to lose all of that. I was talking to my mom about that. I was like, you could probably punch my mom in the face, and she would still continue to do her job correctly. Like, she wouldn't purposely misdo something because, like, she would be like, yeah, no, this is my profession. Like
Chris Rock.
Yeah, she'd Chris Rock. She would know that this is my profession. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to let that oversight my decision making.
Right.
So dumb on her, but also not surprising that our generation would do something like that.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Our shitty fucking.
Here it is. Yep. Can I guess where you saw this?
Bright Bear.
I was gonna say.
No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say Libs of TikTok. That was my next one, right?
Yeah. No, I forget where I even saw it. That was actually not even on a. That was a non.
You mentioned Jared Leto.
Oh, I did.
We got the tin hats on.
We have the hats on.
Tell me, what do you mean?
So listen. Twitter is a place where you can get information that hasn't quite hit the mainstream yet. Sometimes,
yeah. Twitter, Reddit, those type of deals.
You can, and you know what? You can't find them under famous people's tweets.
Okay.
You find them in the comments.
Okay.
All
Search
of this,
the name, right?
You find whatever it is, exactly. You find that, and you keep searching, and all of a sudden-
Pizzagate.
Exactly. Pizzagate was
Yeah.
a perfect example.
The Mayfair people selling kids instead
Exactly.
of, you know,
The Twitter is
cabinets.
Twitter catches everything.
Okay.
Twitter believes that Jared Leto is a pedophile, basically. There's been lots of rumors. There's been girls that have tweeted out their stories about it, DMs, saying that he's asked them to come up to their rooms that are when they're like 16
Really?
and 17. There's been Dylan Sprouse, who is one of the kids from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
one of those kids?
Yep.
One of them tweeted out back in like 2018, basically calling him out on it.
Really?
Yeah, I forget the exact tweet, but he basically was like, why don't you fuck somebody your own age, essentially?
Wow. And Jared Leto's gay, right?
He fucks everything, dude. That dude fucks.
Really?
Yeah, he's a
You
weird...
said girls were saying that. Like,
Yeah, girls
they
were saying
like younger girl, like 14-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, his face is definitely pedophile-esque. I mean, he's got one of the
continues.
creepiest faces in Hollywood. Really?
It continues. That's the tip of the iceberg for him. Like, I guess it's not the tip of that. I mean, I guess that's mainly the main information I have about him being a pedophile. It's not so much of that. But the other speculation and stuff around him is weird because he has like a cult that he's admitted to.
Really?
They were asking about it. He was like, I mean, it seems kind of cult-esque. And he's like, it is because it's a cult.
Wow.
And
what do they do?
They go to a island that he has.
Epstein.
It's called the I think Island of Mars, if I'm not mistaken.
That's his band name too, right?
30 Seconds of Mars, I think, or 30 Seconds to Mars is his band's name.
They look this up.
Basically, he has people pay. I think $6,000 will allow you to go out to his island, and you get to watch 2 of his shows, a personal show, and then you get if you pay $10,000, you get I don't know if you get a one-on-one, but you get actual alone time with Jared Leto himself, not the band.
Oh, it's in Croatia too, like
And
middle of nowhere.
Not only is it out of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere, evidently when he is on the premise, he has his hair split into the Jesus part, and he is wearing a full white garb.
What?
Yes.
Dude, what?
Yeah, he's a full-blown epic. Not
Oh
only
yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
yeah. And
Wow. Yeah, oh my God, this is wicked culty.
yeah, this guy is a fucking total
this is
pedo
culty.
fucking nutbag. And evidently, this makes way more sense. So you know how this is my conspiracy behind this, too. This is a little bit of my own spin. We get the hats on. So if you remember in Suicide Squad, he immediately came out after and said, I don't understand, all of my scenes were cut. And it was basically brushed under, never talked about it again. It was like, oh.
Okay.
And the director just came and was like, yeah, you know, like there was a bunch of scenes. He basically just said the thing. There was a bunch of other scenes that were cut, and it was tough to make the movie.
Okay.
But that was really it. Nobody ever looked into it again. Well, information came out about it that Jared Leto was basically all over the map and like was difficult to film with timing wise, and decided to send dead animals with their heads cut off to some of his coworkers.
No, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, swear to God.
Is this like reported
Yeah.
for real? Or
Yeah,
is this
yeah.
allegedly? I think everything's allegedly right now, but
No. The cult's real.
Yeah, the cult's real.
The cult's 100% real, and I'm 99% sure that the animal dead stuff was confirmed by the actor that it went to.
Wow.
Or actress. It might have been actress.
Wow. He started sending dead animals. That's a weird move, man.
He's weird. That guy is fucking. I mean, you hear all that and you go, yeah, it makes sense when you look at him. That guy's a fucking weirdo.
Oh, well, he's claiming he never gave Margot Robbie a dead rat. That was his.
So Margaret Robbie's the one that came out with it and said it, though, right?
And that sounds like someone who would
send
give someone a dead rat.
Yeah, I would agree.
And then there was a dead pig rumor. Yeah, I mean, who knows? These are rumors. The rumors are there. Allegedly, he's sending dead rats. Who knows?
Yeah. He's a guy that goes into character and doesn't leave. Even when
totally.
It's off.
No, he's a creep.
Yeah.
He's a total creep.
He's
he's a creep.
He's a pedophile. I want to go ahead and I'm going to get a defamation suit against us and
there you
say
go.
that he is
You're
a
gonna get us kicked off
convicted.
YouTube.
He's a convicted pedophile. So
All right.
that's all I got for Leto.
Anything else? Oh, we got to. We'll talk Masters real quick. You got any picks for the Masters before? You're a big golf guy.
I had a dream. I swear to God. The only problem. Here we go. Tiger wins, obviously, my dream, right?
Yeah.
Problem, though. He's wearing blue in my dream on Sunday.
Well, that's not going to happen.
I know.
But you did hear about the wardrobe change.
What?
Oh, so this might be. Now I'm getting a little weirded out because he is doing something different for the first time ever. He's wearing FootJoys.
Okay, well, it's not a blue shirt.
Yeah, but he wears Nike. I mean, Nike's Tiger. And he's worn a Nike shoe forever. And I guess Nike doesn't have a shoe for him. Riggs was talking about it for a minute on the interview.
He just found a FootJoy that's comfortable right now, and basically Nike hasn't recreated their own brand of it.
From what Riggs said that, he was playing with JT, and fucking JT said, "Hey, try this shoe," and he loved it. And he had his guy go buy a couple of them, and he's playing with those. Who knows?
Did he lose money when he does that?
Well, I don't know.
How does that go?
So that's what I was thinking.
He's under contract and he has to wear Nike.
Of course he's under contract. I mean, maybe in FootJoy, I don't think they can promote it because he's not like a FootJoy athlete. So they're probably just like,
We're keeping our eyes out if they're avoiding showing his feet. Yes. We're gonna keep our eyes out for that.
Like on the chips?
Yeah, everything. If they're just like little above, just like a little above on every shot, we know that they're the advertisers have spoken to the masters.
Nike said something to
Nike was like, hey, we're pretty big sponsor in this.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't show his feet.
So who you got? You got Tiger winning?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tiger winning.
Okay.
I had a dream. I would say my other pick, I'm gonna go with Xander Schaufield.
Yeah, you like him.
Yep. And then I would go with the sleeper, not really a sleeper. I would say just my 3 picks really are probably Tiger, Schofield, and I'm gonna go with the fucking villain himself, Bryson.
Really?
Yeah,
that's definitely a sleeper. He doesn't play well at Augusta.
I mean, he's talking a big game. I mean, everybody was shitting on him all last year after he was like, it should be a 67.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna kind of come out and be like, fuck you guys.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go. I always pick Spieth. I think I love Spieth at Augusta, even though he's melted down. I know he's always in contention. I feel like when he plays, and I feel like, you know what? And it's not a ballsy pick, but he's never won. I don't think he's ever really came close to winning. Maybe once he did. Rory. I think Rory's eventually going to get a green jacket, and maybe this is the year. The popular pick's John Rahm. He's the favorite, and I think so.
Oh, I like Rahm.
He's never won. I mean,
he's a beast.
He's due, right? Yeah. DJ's always in it. I think Brooks is playing too. So I mean, it's going to be a loaded field. I can't wait. Yeah,
it's the best golf you can watch.
Tomorrow, when you're watching this, the first round probably will be over already. So I don't know who's going to be winning, but does Tiger make the cut? Just give me that, because you're picking him to win. He's obviously a long shot. He hasn't played in months.
My dream says he's going to win. My fear is this. There's been
Schauffele's your real pick.
Yeah. Okay. There's been so much talk about his driver being really accurate right now. I just feel like he's going to come out and I think it'll be like a tennis racket all over the place. I just feel like there's going to be.
He's got the stinger, right? He can always go back to the stinger.
It's Augusta. Yeah. It's not like it's
not the longest course, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. I don't really have too much else. We've been going on. Go ahead,
sorry.
please.
Yeah, we can end it.
What do you got? You got something?
I was going to say, coming up, I don't know if you noticed, the only reason I was going to talk about it is the Vegas thing that I saw the other day. Did you see the F1 circuit thing that they're doing in Vegas?
Yeah, it's going to be dope.
That is very...
2023?
Yeah. Very, very cool. Did you see the old one that they did in Vegas in like the 80s?
No.
By chance?
No.
So like, I just saw a map that they made. Dude, the old one was like very tiny and windy, like really small. Dude, this one does like...
Yeah, Vegas is...
Yeah, but not only that, so like you're going to have to buy tickets, obviously, to go to the event, and you're going to be able to go watch it. And they're going to have set up, but I guess since the track was released, people have already bought out all of the rooms that view the track.
Yeah, definitely.
And they're all already on the secondary market for like $40,000, bro. Why? That's like the low end.
That might be. It's close with soccer, but that's probably one of the like richest sports in the world.
Yeah, there was
F1 racing. You have Saudis. You have all the rich Italian people. It's like it's Ferrari. You know what I mean? You have people that like live for this kind of shit.
One of the guys on Twitter that I was watching him talk about it. He was saying, $40,000 gets you to like. Into a room to go, you're not even buying the room. Yeah. You're like ahead in the room. Yeah, you just got a ticket to go into that room.
So Vegas is cool because they have like the public bridges that you can walk over. So I imagine like people are going to be selling tickets on that bridge. I don't know. I mean, if the cars were going under, you know what I mean? You could stand on the bridge and look. That'd be so fire.
Cool.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, you're probably not going to have any prayer of getting, like if you're a non-ticketer, like there's going to be no point of view. Probably.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, I saw that and I thought that was really cool.
Definitely cool.
That was really the last thing I had.
All right. Well, we'll talk to everybody next week. Please keep continuing up with the shows on the network. Enjoy False 9. Check out VD's show. I know he took a break this week. Let me think. All Aboard's back. I don't know when those guys are doing it, but keep this network going. We're going to keep running, and we'll have some fun with it. Yeah. You got anything else? You good? All right. We'll talk to everybody next week. Take care.